5 Hewan dengan sistem pernapasan unik. At school, we have learned biology that there are several respiratory organs in animals. Among them are lungs, gills, skin for amphibians, and trachea for insects. But did you know that the respiratory system of animals is very diverse and complex? Here are some respiratory systems in animals that are quite unique. Some of them even breathe through the buttocks, you know. Come on, watch this video to the end. 1. Fitzroy tortoise. Fitzroy tortoises have lungs and nostrils which they use when on land. But when in the water, these turtles get 70% of the oxygen they need through the rump, which is known as the cloacal respiratory system. When breathing, Fitzroy tortoises will suck air into its anus and then put it into a breathing bag called the bursa. This pouch is what allows them to dive for 72 hours without coming ashore. In addition to the Fitzroy tortoise, the respiratory system through the buttocks is also owned by mosquito larvae, sea cucumbers, and dragonflies. 2. Walrus. Like mammals in general, walruses breathe using lungs, nostrils, and mouths. But they have some advantages that make them able to dive for a long time. Walruses have 2 sacs on each side of their trachea that can hold about 50 liters of air. Reporting from Slate.com, due to the function of hemoglobin and myoglobin in walruses, they can store a lot of air in their blood and muscles. In addition, male walruses also have an air sac between the back of the head and neck which will develop when they mate. 3. Frog. Amphibians that live in 2 realms, namely on land and water, are known to have quite complicated respiratory systems. In general, amphibians such as frogs, toads, caecilians, and salamanders breathe using their skin, but they do not have only one respiratory organ. As an amphibian, frogs breathe using 4 respiratory organs. When hatching from eggs, frogs that are still in the tadpole phase and tadpoles that live in water breathe using gills. When the frog has lived in 2 realms, it begins to breathe using its skin. In addition to breathing through their skin, frogs also breathe through their mouths, which function like nostrils in humans. The frog's mouth, which functions as an inlet and outlet of air, is located close to the lungs in the form of a fold of alveoli. 4. Birds. Birds breathe using lungs, but the lungs of birds are completely different from the lungs of humans and other animals. The lungs in birds are air bubbles that look like little pink balloons. If you dissect a bird, what you will find are pink bubbles that spread almost all over the bird's body, from the neck, to the wings, to the tail. Almost all birds from peacocks to penguins have a respiratory system similar to this. 5. Diving chime spider. The diving chime spider is a species of spider that is known to spend most of its life underwater. This is because the main food of this spider is mosquito larvae and small fish that also live in water. To be able to dive for a long time, the diver bell spider dives by bringing a supply of air in the form of bubbles just below its chest and stomach. This they can do due to the presence of water-resistant fine hairs. Those were 5 types of animals with a unique respiratory system, some passing through the buttocks. Hopefully add to our understanding about animals. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to support our channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Bye. See you in the next video.